It's supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year for Christians, but here in the Holy Land, Christmas looks a bit pale this year. As opposed to previous years, there are barely any Christmas trees and decorations around. Here in the old city of Jerusalem, one of the most sacred places for Christians, the Gaza war has overshadowed the celebrations.
Because on one hand, we are very saddened by the loss of human life. We're very sad that Israel has to engage in a war against the evil of Hamas. And at the same time, we have something to celebrate. So, as it's been described, it's a bit like perhaps the Jewish understanding of the Sabbath. On the Sabbath, even if you're in a time of mourning or sadness, you don't fast and you don't mourn. And so Christmas for us this year will be something similar.
The Christ Church was one of the first Protestant institutes in the Holy City. Reverend David Pileggi tells his personal encounter with the situation.
We're not doing anything special this year, although we have quite an extensive aid program helping the victims of the Israel-Hamas war. And so that's taking most of our focus and our attention. But as usual, Uri will be having a open house. We'll be receiving the public. And then tomorrow, Christmas Day, we will also have a service as well.
The current situation has also affected the tourism industry in Israel in general and Christian pilgrimage to the Holy Land in particular.
Unfortunately, Christmas, New Year's, we just ended Hanukkah. This is the peak of the tourism season any year, except for this year. This year is sad because we cannot celebrate Christmas. Christmas has been canceled in most places. People came here and went to see the lights in the Christian Quarter, the Christmas Bazaar, the merchandising, and Christianity basically was during that time. However, with tourism zero, following the attack by Hamas, with no tourism.
Issa Kassisie is known as Jerusalem Santa. For years, he's celebrated the holiday in his small, decorated old house in the Christian Quarter. The so-called Santa on a camel has a clear message to Christians around the world.
This year it's not easy. Last year I have 25,000 people visiting me in my Santa house in all December. This year I have a few, like let's say around 3,000 to 4,000 till now I have, but because there's no tourists also, no flights to come all the way to Israel. My message this year is hope, love and peace from Jerusalem to the Holy Land and to the world.
But despite the tension and the atmosphere, people of the Holy Land are still dreaming of a white Christmas and hope for a better time next year. In the meantime, they wish everyone Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.